И така, здравейте, уважаеми зрители на AFKTV. Ето, че тук до мен е една истинска легенда, а именно cArn от Fnatic, който ми беше любимият играч от този отбор. А сега седи тук до мен като шеф на организацията Fnatic или по-скоро на Counter-Strike отбора. И така, превключвам на английски, за да може и той да ме разбира. Hello, cArn.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, we're fine, but you're the guys on focus right now. You have big matches versus Navi and Flipside, and you thought you have something special. Do you know what is special for today?
Well, I think the moment itself is quite special. It's the year's first Valve Major, right? So it's a lot on stake. The best teams from all around the world is here. In addition to Flipside and Navi, we also have Vox, who we're playing in the very first game. Yeah, in terms of secrets, I think we reveal that in the actual game server rather than revealing it here. But I'm quite confident where we are at in terms of preparations and also our current kind of form. Surely started out the year going to MLG, placed 4th place. I think was a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Going back, we beating the American teams, winning clutch, and then Pantamera in Sweden. So yeah, we have quite a good momentum going. But then again, there's a lot of good teams here.
Yeah, I saw your picture from MLG. A good meal for the guys, just to chill the situation.
Oh, you saw.
Yeah. When we talk about the team, you talk about the momentum. What is the synergy right now? Do you think you're capable of winning Katowice right now?
Let's start from the end of that. Yes, I think we are very capable of winning this tournament. We haven't won a major in quite a while now, obviously. But then again, just looking at the past, let's say 8, 9, 10 tournaments, we have, you know, taken home like 5 or 6 of these, which is a great result, obviously. But yeah, I think to name a few of our top contenders, that would be NVS, of course. We have NIP from Sweden. Well, now also a Finn in that team. But generally speaking, I do look at ourselves as somewhat of a favorite here. But ultimately, it will be down to somewhat of a coin toss because you cannot come here, despite whatever preparation you might have. Ultimately, it's still going to be who has the best day when you're talking about teams on this kind of skill level.
Yeah. Recently, you posted a lot of pictures of old Fnatic, you know, when you were a kid and stuff. What's the difference between my favorite Fnatic with you and this Fnatic? What do you think? Just the major things.
Differences. It's very hard to tell the differences because I'm not necessarily part of the... Well, I'm a part of the team dynamic and I'm also hanging out with the guys quite a lot, but you know, I'm not there digitally or physically when they are actually playing because that's Devilwalk's job. But yeah, in many ways, and also using my background, I think there are a lot of similarities from the background I have, so every now and then I hope that contributes and help the guys, kind of try to chill them down and telling them it's not the end of the world, guiding them through lives in general, I suppose. But yeah, esports, CS as well, obviously has changed a lot the past 4 or 5 years. Now the live streaming element is significant. Surely there were moments back in my days when there was like 100,000 people watching the game through HLTVs or whatnot. But yeah, it's more mainstream now, it's more players, it's more viewer friendly, I would say as well. So that might add a little bit more pressure on the guys. And yeah, speaking about the history of gaming, I think we could afford having a bit more, you know, loose lifestyle, if you put it that way, because I even remember back in ESWC 2006, I don't know how we got away with it, but I think we ended up going to Paris. We were playing the day after in the morning, and we thought it was a great idea to go out party. We ended up not winning the tournament, we got the silver, but that's not acceptable and expected in 2015 for many good reasons.
Yeah, but now it's not that scary to be second.
Sorry?
Yeah, now it's different. I mean, the pressure is bigger, but it's okay to lose game.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but what do you think about Flipside?
Flipside, well, to be honest with you, I don't have too many insights within that team. Besides, obviously, I'm able to name a few of the players. I do think they have a fairly good mixture between experienced, seasoned players, such as the ones in Blade, correct me if I'm wrong, and also Markloff here sitting behind me. In terms of rating them in our group, I would say they are the second biggest threat after
After Navi.
Navi. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, what do you think about Navi?
What do you think about Navi?
Yeah, do you have something special especially for them?
Again, I leave that to the good hands of Devwalk and also Jonathan, but I think we're just going to try play our game. Not too many anti-strategies involved in that. I just think we can kind of out-skill them. And I'm not saying that in the sense that they are a weak team or we shouldn't look out for them, but what I'm saying is we're fairly confident going into that game.
Okay, and last question about the group stage. What do you think about Vox team?
Vox team, I would say from our side, our perspective in Fnatic, they are one of the most enjoyable team to hang out with. Both Jonathan and myself, we headed over to Australia. This was in November last year, I believe, and just bonded with them.
Yeah, I was so jealous. Pictures from the beach.
Yeah, that was really cool, a really cool trip. But yeah, you might have seen as well earlier today. They shake hands, they give each other a hug. So we're rooting for each other. So to a certain degree, it's a bit unfortunate that we're playing each other in the very first game. But overall, speaking about CS:GO and esports as a whole, I think it's great that we have some Australian team, which is a region that you don't see involved in global esports as much as you might see a Polish team or a German team or a Swedish team. And I think that's something we should aim to do more. So that would be something I'm encouraging ESL, DreamHack, etc. Set up qualifiers around the world. Let's make global offensive global. Because now it's very Western orientated, especially Scandinavia, Germany, France, etc.
Yeah, Counter-Strike is the game where Swedish guys are best and maybe Germans, but recently Germans are not performing so good, but that's another thing. Do you know something about Bulgaria?
If I know something about Bulgaria, yeah, I do know. I think Sunny Beach, which is which is some kind of place where I think a lot of youngsters go to. I wouldn't be welcome there. I'm a little bit too old, so I go to, yeah, where do I go? Ibiza or something like that. What else do I know? Sofia is the capital. I watched Bulgaria playing Sweden in World Cup 1994. That's one of my best childhood memories. Sorry, Bulgaria, because I think we beat you 4-0 in the bronze game.
Yeah. Don't remind us.
Famous players, Leshkov, I think one was called. Stoikov was another guy. But we fucking kicked your ass. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never been in Bulgaria, but I wish to come over one day.
You have an invitation right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will accept that.
Do you know something about Bulgarian Counter-Strike? Do you met someone?
So Headshot BG, I think, is one of the teams. I do remember we had a really tough game against them. This was in 2011. We were in Bosnia-Herzegovina playing.
Yeah. I remember that tournament. Yeah.
And I think that was in the semis, and it was a very close Tuscan game, I remember. So kept me up that night because I got a bit stressed because I didn't expect that. Furthermore, you have a relatively good team now as well, because I played against that team.
Yeah, did you play?
Yes, that was a few months ago when I had a rough stand-in.
Yeah.
So I know there are a lot
very
of
rough.
Good, very rough. Thank you. But yeah, I know there are a lot of talented players out there. I like to see more Bulgarian teams, Romanian teams, etc. Involved in ESL and DreamHack's tournament in the future.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard when you say that was a trade in the past juniors, and I was because I was casting them. Yeah, it was very fun. Okay, do you have something to say to your fans because there are too many?
Oh, too many.
And Fnatic fans.
Well, you know, we are very happy. All of us that are representing Fnatic, because we feel that, you know, despite everything, and what I mean with that, we have a lot of rough stuff going on in the background, cheating accusations, we have the boost situation at DreamHack, but yeah, overall we feel a lot of support, and that is something that keeps us going. So a big shout out and a big hug to everyone out there that is supporting us. But yeah, generally speaking, even if you don't support Fnatic, I love the fact that people go crazy on the live streams, Twitter, Reddit, HLTV, etc. airing their thoughts, who's the best player, who's the best team, etc. Just playing the game, practicing hard, stay away from the cheating guys, and be nice to each other on the matchmaking, okay? And then we might see you in the future.
Yeah, that's a good end. And then just saying about the boost, it's happened before, and I was hoping not for fating the game, but it's your decision.
Here we are, yeah.
Yeah, but now we will cheer for you, and really big thanks. And I hope you will watch the interview. I'll send you a link.
I will definitely do that, yeah.
Okay, Това беше cArn от Fnatic. Видяхте защо всъщност обичаме Fnatic. Наистина той е невероятен човек. Пожелавам успех на целият отбор на Fnatic и продължаваме напред да търсиме още професионални играчи тук в Катовице, Полша, AFKTV OMG.